I do got a tip.
You do got a tip.
Tip of the week.
Whoa. Here we go.
I got something for the people. You know what I'm saying? We got some little cook. You know what I'm saying? Something I got cooked up for the people. Nice little dot. In a unique formation that I like. I feel like it's a pretty good formation. You know, you can have whatever you like. You know, for the person in the chat that asked that particular question. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, let's get into practice mode real quick. We're gonna get ourselves to practice mode. And
we're gonna practice. What book you want? What I already got?
What playbook you have locked in right now?
Let me see.
Let's see. Yeah, that works. That playbook works. Because it's in a few different playbooks. I'll tell you guys the playbooks in.
Do I need? You want me to take him out?
No.
I got Dan the man.
Yeah, Dan works right now. We can use Dan.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we can use Dan.
All right, here we go.
All right, so let's get into practice mode. Tip of the week, people. We're gonna cook up a nice little dot, get the people game to the next level. Give you a nice little dot that I like. That's gonna be effective. A play that you can throw to the sidelines. Corner routes. Corner routes is tough in Madden 24 with deep outs all over the field. If you have this particular corner route and you have Sefi Lee activated, you got a pretty solid chance of completing this pass. So we're going to go to the formation tight wide off weak. All right. Then we're going to go down to the play. It's called wide receiver under. All right.
Is this a corner route that gets over 30?
It gets over 30s
with ease.
With ease.
So it runs fast and it gets over 30.
It's over 30s.
Now, you being one of
the wide side of the field.
From the wide. Now, you being a professional Madden player, we might have people in the chat, and they really don't kind of understand what's going on. So go ahead and show them the defense adjustments. So a lot of times when you're playing a top Madden player, you'll see them making these defense adjustments. You'll see guys like Henry, you know what I'm saying, Kobo, John Beast making these adjustments during the game. They change them depending on what they feel their opponent is going to run, depending on where they're at near the end zone or the red zone. This is a major adjustment because they know when they set their flats or their curl flats at a certain depth that their defender is going to be at that depth. Now, when you set your cornerbacks at 30s, most of the time, majority of the time, there isn't a corner route that gets over a 30, and especially gets over a 30 fast enough, because you have corner routes like you remember Bunch tight end, the little Kansas City corner route that's real deep. It gets over 30, but it takes forever.
Yeah. So and it's a goofy route. It don't even really beat man like that. It's just a goofy route. What I'm giving you is certified. If I give you something, USDA, stamp it, certified. Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't playing games with you.
So what he's showing you right now, he's going to show you why this corner route runs different. You may see a corner route on the game, but all corner routes are not the same. They're different from, being a default corner route, a hot route, a corner route, something that you just come out there and do, so he's going to show you what's so special about this corner route. And as you saw, he already has his own depth set to 30.
So we're going to come out and we're going to pick a cover 2 drop here. We're going to start off against cover 2 drop because that's the first things first is, can it get over a cover 2? All right. Can it get over a 30-yard flat? All right. So we're going to go ahead, push everybody back, give ourselves some feel. Here's the thing I like about the play. It has a unique corner route.
That whip route from that tight end is tough.
Then
we got a
man beater and just a cute underneath check down type route, just in case we don't have time for a corner route. Maybe we gotta get the ball out of our hands.
Correct.
All right, so here's what you need to do. This is hash dependent. What do I mean by hash marks? Look at your hash marks on the field. So you want the corner route on the wide side of the field. So if the ball is on the right hash, you want the corner route on the left hash.
Tell the people how vital it is. If you're not running your offense hash to hash, that's how we already know you're not at the top level or trying to be at the top level. You're just snapping the ball in the middle of the field. If you actually pay attention and watch these top man players play, and y'all be wanting to be like the guys like the Torreys, the Abrams, the TJs. You want to be like those guys. The Henrys, the Kobos. Watch how they play. They run their offense hash to hash. A lot of times when you see them running the ball, they're really just trying to set up and get on a hash.
Yeah. So that's really the biggest and most important thing. You got to understand what works where, because everything, your zones play differently depending on the area of the field. So an inside third safety, if you're playing cover 3, the safety, let's say the safety is in the inside third, it's the right safety, let's say, for example. If he's on inside third, right, but I'm on the right hash of the field, he's going to split out further because he has to kind of play all the middle of the field on the left. So that means like the seams on the right are going to be a little bit more open. All right, because he has to like kind of sprint and jet over. It's little things like that. So the zones play different depending on the area of the field. So this particular play, what we're going to do is our X receiver, our outside, the guy that's next to the corner out, we're going to put him on a hot routed fade, not a streak, but a fade.
Now, why are we putting him on a fade?
I'll explain that in just a second. All right, it's a very, very specific reason why we're putting him on a fade. All right, so then what we're going to do is with this backside guy, what I typically do, I kind of leave him on that out route. I'm not going to lie to you.
Because that's a good man, Peter.
You know, I leave him on that out route, and then if you want to block your running back because your opponent is like blitzing you a lot or getting a lot of pressure, leave him blocking. Or if not, you can put him on like an in route.
And see that right there, that little in route, that's a mesh concept. Simple things like that is an easy mesh concept. You got the whip route coming on the inside, and then you got Cordell hitting out route. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever you want to do. But for the case, because we're in practice mode and we're going to get screamed at, I'm going to block them just so I can have a little bit of extra protection. All right? So, I'm going to leave them blocked. We're just going to step up. And this is without set feet lead.
See, he's already beating that corner. You got to put Dan Marino in.
Yeah, I forgot to put him in.
You got to put Dan Marino in. But as you see, he has Mahomes in there. But if you notice, stepped up in the pocket, the corner route got over the 30, and he's going to explain to you what's the big difference between that wheel route, the fade, and the streak.
All right, so we're going to get back to it. And if you got Hot Route Master, wait, why is my Hot Route Master not activated?
I don't think I got Hot Route.
You don't got Hot Route Master, that's why. Yeah. All right, but anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw it right back over.
Beamer.
Easy money. It's not even close. It's not even close. That's a 30-yard flat. All right, back it up as much as you want. It gets right over. Then
and it's quick.
It's quick. And then another thing, the beautiful thing is you got that little whip route underneath. Now that little stock 3-rec on that linebacker is bagging it. But what I will tell you is this: if it was an actual user out there, he's going to be user in that middle of the field. That 3-rec, chances are that 3-rec being in the middle of the field are slim to none. But there's also things that we can do to kind of like circumvent that. There's other things you can do.
Once again, what's the difference if we did a streak instead of a wheel over there?
Or you can put a streak on a tight end and a drag. What's the difference? There is no difference against cover 2. That's why I'm trying to. So cover 2 is still going to work just the same. The streak is his responsibility is to push back the deep blue, the deep path. Right?
So you're fading them for another coverage.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to just be able to beat one. When we're cooking up an offense and we're setting up plays, we want to be able to beat more than one thing.
All right? You gonna give them all that right here for the tip of the week?
I'm giving them more than.
This is ebook.
I'm gonna give it all to them.
People selling these goods out of ebooks. You're gonna give it to them for free. You gave them the cover 2 beater. You gonna give them something else
for the free.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Right here on Twitter. Right here on Twitter.
Straight to cover 4 drop. Now typically.
Oh, nah, cover 4 drop. Ain't no way you gotta beat it for cover 4 drop.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the thing. We got a fade. That's why we put the fade on the field.
Listen, cover 4 drop is one of the staple defenses that all the bots run. It's no way you telling me you got a dot to beat cover 4 drop. No way.
Let's go ahead and hide the ball. Go ahead and hide the ball. Now,
turn it off, Cook. Turn it off. Turn it off. That's ebook. Turn it off. That's ebook.
And then here's the thing. I don't even feel like set feet lead is activated because I don't feel like I'm getting zip on that.
He might not be activated. I don't feel like
I didn't check the abilities.
He might not be activated.
But if I'm getting a zip on the ball, if I got AR-15 out there, that thing is zipping out there. It's an easy beam. All right, that's against cover 4 drop.
Cover 4 drop.
That's an outside quarter. His responsibility is to play the outsides. All right, but that's the reason why we put the fade, because if I do that same exact thing with a streak,
bag.
I mean,
he dumbed out.
He dumbed out, but
that's bag. That's bag.
That's a bag. That's a pick.
Show him a difference again one time. And see, these are the slight adjustments that will elevate your game. You're playing somebody, and I know you. Now watch again.
Put him back on the fade.
He's not there. Dot. That's crazy. That's a crazy dot. And I can't believe you gave it to the people.
I'm gonna leave it.
Put a streak one more time to show him.
Oh, put a streak one more time. Let's show him
one more time.
With a streak, little subtle. It's always the little subtleties of the game. Streak doesn't do anything.
Now it's a book, like we told you. See what I'm saying? It's the little things. You think you just look and say, "Oh, this guy's running straight up the field." You ain't paying attention. You ain't paying attention. You remember, I thought we wasn't on the EA stream, but I called you something. You know what I'm saying? But I called you something. You feel me? But that's it for the tip of the week, man.
That's the tip of the week.
That's it, man. We can't give them no more goods. We can't give them no more goods, bud. I mean, they ain't even going to the website, man. That's crazy.
Tip of the week, man. That's the hotness. Yes, the difference is the fade is going to pull them more. It's going to pull the zones more. So that's why. So the fade is going to work against if they put an outside third on a cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they put out there, it doesn't matter. The fade is going to create that area and make it to where that corner out is going to be more open. And then this formation is an Eagles playbook, Colts playbook, Cincinnati, I think Giants. It's in a couple different playbooks. That's like 4 playbooks for you people. But there you go right there. That's tip of the week. Tight white off week. Wide receiver under. It's a dot for you, man.
And that's why they call him one of the best offensive coordinator ever seen by man right there. The guru. Bugatti.